Ghost tours are especially busy this time of year, and there's a popular one in Kingston, Ontario at the historical site Fort Henry. Joining us with more is Morgan Anderson. She's the tour manager of the Haunted Walk in Kingston. Morgan, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about the Haunted Walk and what people will see.
Sure, we've actually got two that we're offering this Halloween season. One of them, as you said, is at Fort Henry, and it takes you through the haunted fort at 11 p.m., so you don't finish until after midnight. And it's actually after the fort's own haunted house event, so you get a behind-the-scenes look at this haunted house while you hear the real-life ghost stories of Fort Henry. Our other tour that we're offering is downtown Kingston. It's our original haunted walk and a search for Kingston's greatest ghost. So we take you around the haunted downtown and residential areas in the city with some interactive games along the way to win some prizes at the end of the tour.
Why do you think people are so fascinated by these haunts, so to speak, and by ghosts?
I mean, Kingston is supposed to be one of the most haunted cities in Canada, and especially Fort Henry. People are constantly having ghost experiences there. They've had a number of paranormal investigators go, including ghost hunters in 2009, who said it was one of the creepiest places they had visited. So it's definitely a haunted location, and at Halloween time, we tend to get a lot of locals coming on the tours, and I think there's just something about seeing buildings that you see every single day in a different light, getting to hear their history, as well as the strange encounters that have taken place there.
Have you ever encountered something spooky or strange while giving a tour?
Kind of. I personally haven't seen or heard anything, but I've had people on my tour groups say that they've experienced something, and I certainly believe them. It gets to the point where multiple different people have the same experience at once, so I think that's pretty hard to deny that something happened there.
What was it?
I've had people hear footsteps walking across the floor when there was nobody there, or I've had them see the shadow of a man cross a wall behind me. So of course I wasn't able to see that, but more than one person jumped at the same time because they saw the shadow, and we were completely alone. This happened at Fort Henry.
Why do you think Kingston has so many places like this that are haunted and filled with ghosts?
I mean, it's a pretty old city by Canada's standards, and something to do with the limestone. A lot of people say that limestone attracts ghosts. So we've had a number of people in and out of the city, especially having that old military fort here. And although there were no battles fought at Fort Henry, there were certainly men and women who lived in the area as well as passed away in that area.
Morgan Anderson, tour director of the Haunted Walk in Kingston, Ontario. Thank you so much.
No problem.